Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Now for today's video, I'm going to be doing a part 2 to a video that I did several months ago. Before sitting down to film this, I genuinely had to go back and look and see when it was that I did the first part, and I think it was like 8 months ago. I don't even know. I don't have any explanations anymore. I meant to do a part 2 to this like little series, I guess, sooner than today, but it's happening right now. So I hope you're okay with that. I let you all vote in a poll on the post tab on my channel, I think is what it's called now. And you all voted to see this one as of the time that I'm sitting down to film this video. And then in second place was my RSD Black Friday video. That'll be coming out next week on RSD Black Friday, so stay tuned for that. But today I'm going to be sitting down and sharing even more vinyl that are on my genuinely massive vinyl wish list. I have a notes app on my phone that I just put them all in. As I see new vinyl, it gets added to that. In part 1, I did 30 vinyl from my list. And here in part 2, we're doing 30 more. That's how many there are. And this isn't even all of them. There's more. I could do a part 3 to this in the future if you all are interested in that. That's how many vinyl there are on this list. But with no more of an introduction, because I want to try and keep this video a little bit shorter. My most recent videos have been a little bit longer than what I typically make. Let's go ahead and wrap this up and let's get into this week's video where I share more of the vinyl that are on my wish list. As usual, I'm going to set off to the side here so that I can put images and information about the vinyl that are on my wish list here so that you can also see them. And also, I have broken this list down into 3 categories. I don't remember how many categories I had in part 1, but in this one, we're doing 3. There's a musicals and soundtrack section. There's a 7-inch vinyls section, and then just a full like 12-inch album section. And so we're going to be starting off with the musicals and soundtracks. And the very first one is a set of 3. They don't come in a set, but I want all 3 of them. It's the first 3 movies in the Indiana Jones movie universe. So it is the Raiders of the Lost Ark, the Temple of Doom, and the Last Crusade. I would love to have all 3 of these movies. They're all 3 like really nostalgic for me. I remember when I was a kid, I would go over to my grandparents' house and they had these on like VHS or DVD or whatever it was, and we would watch these movies. And I recently went back and watched them and I was like, I don't know that I should have been watching these as a child, but I did, and honestly, I still really enjoy them, and I would love to have the soundtracks on vinyl for all 3 of these. They are all on Disney Music Emporium, and last I checked, they were in stock, so could be an easy get when I am ready for them. And then moving on to the next one is the Monster House soundtrack. I started this list around Halloween. I started putting the list for this video together, so there's a little Halloween soundtrack on this. Monster House, one of the best and most iconic like Halloween time movies. It's right up there with like Halloween Town and Hocus Pocus and the ones that you can watch every single year. Monster House is so good, and Waxwork Records has a fun pressing for the soundtrack for this movie. It's this fun orange and red pressing with some purple and like green splatter in it. I love it. I think it's so cool, and I've actually purchased vinyl from this website before, and they're really good quality. So I would love to have this one. And then the next soundtrack on this list is the Only Murders in the Building soundtrack, or the score from the show. I love the opening song for the show. It is so good. I wish I could have that on a 7-inch, but I will take the entire score on a full vinyl. So that's why this one is on here. And I love the like red and green split. I think it matches the cover of what they've chosen for the score really well. And this one is also on Disney Music Emporium, and I don't foresee it going out of stock anytime soon, so I'm not in a hurry to get this one, but I would like to have it in the future. And the next one, I am absolutely in love with this pressing. It is for the Princess Diaries soundtrack, another incredible, stellar movie. If you have not seen it, you probably should. I'm sure it's on Disney Plus and you can watch it anytime that you want, but this is another movie from my childhood that I'm like, love. And I want the soundtrack on vinyl. I think it would be so fun to have. And it's this really fun pressing. Y'all know me, I love a good splatter pressing. And if it's on a clear or a white pressing with the color splatter, it's even better. It stands out even more, and I love this pressing. Again, this one's on Disney Music Emporium, so pretty easy to get. The next one is a new release. As quite a few of these are going to be, I guess I should preface that now. As I was putting this list together, there's a lot of like newer releases that either came out maybe last year or this year, or might be coming out in the near future. I put some newer ones on here as well as some older ones. Just try to get a good mix. So this one is a newer release. It is the Wicked for Good soundtrack. I already have the Wicked Part 1 soundtrack on the picture disc, and so I would love to get the picture disc for this one as well, just kind of have like a matching set of vinyl. I am so looking forward to Wicked for Good. I already have my ticket spot. We will be seeing it, well, I guess you're watching this on a Friday. I'm seeing it tomorrow. The day that you're seeing this, or the day that this is going up, I don't know when you're actually seeing this, but the day that this goes up, I'm watching it tomorrow. So I am so excited for Wicked for Good, and I would just love to have this picture disc vinyl for the film because it matches the one that I got for Wicked Part 1. And then the last soundtrack that is on this list is the Wild Robot soundtrack. This is another one from Waxwork Records, and I think the pressing for this is so cute. It's this really bright blue for one disc and then a really bright purple for another. I recently watched the Wild Robot. I shouldn't say recently. It was like at the beginning of this year, like January, February maybe, and I loved it. It made me cry. It was so good. It was so cute. I loved the music in it, and I would love to have this soundtrack on vinyl, and this pressing is really cute. As I said earlier, I have another pressing from Waxwork Records. I think it was the Substance soundtrack that we got from them. Really good quality, so I love the work that they do, and I think they make really fun pressings for albums and scores and soundtracks, and I would love to have this one from them as well. The next category is the 7-inch records. There's only 4 in this category, and 3 of them are from Ariana Grande. If you aren't aware, I have been getting the 7 inches that she's been releasing for the Eternal Sunshine era, and she's released 3 that I have not purchased, and when I was putting this list together, they were all still available on her website. So I'm kind of hoping that maybe they'll go on sale for Black Friday. If not, I might just have to bite the bullet and pay full price for them. But they are the Dandelion 7-inch, the Hampstead 7-inch, and the Supernatural 7-inch. And I would love to get all 3 of these because these are the only 3 that I don't have out of all of the 7 inches that she has released for the Eternal Sunshine album and the era, and I would just love to have them a part of the collection to like complete the full 7-inch set for this album. And also one of my favorite from the deluxe, The Brighter Days Ahead, is Warm, and that's on the Dandelion 7-inch. So I'm definitely going to prioritize that one first because Warm is one of my favorite songs from Miss Ariana Grande. It's so good, and I would love to have that one first on vinyl. So we're gonna go with that one first, but I would love to have all 3 of these 7-inch pressings. And then the fourth and final 7-inch record that's in this category is I Think I Like You Better When You're Gone by Renee Rapp. This is the Urban Outfitters exclusive pressing. It's just this really bright, fun purple 7-inch record, and it's just really cute and really fun. And Renee Rapp is one of my favorite artists, and I love collecting her 7 inches when I'm able to get them. Sometimes they sell out pretty fast, but this one is still available, so I'm hoping to add it to my collection soon. And then moving on to the third category in this video, it's the last category, but it's where the bulk of the vinyl live and are, and that is just full 12-inch albums on vinyl. The first one is Addison by Addison Rae. Love her or hate her, love or hate the album, I love it. I think it was a really good album. I think it might be one of the better albums that we got this year. I'm not even gonna lie, I think it is really good, and I love this pressing specifically for this album. I hadn't purchased any pressing before for this album because I just like wasn't impressed with them. None of them really fit the vibe of the album or the cover enough for me to like want to buy it. And then she released this bright yellow like swirl with some orange in it, and I love it. I think it fits the album cover perfectly. So this is the pressing that I want to get for this album. And then the second one is the Positions Deluxe 5th Anniversary album. I don't even have a normal version of Positions. It just has never been on my priority list when I'm looking for vinyl. And then this 5th anniversary pressing came out, and I would love to have it. Unfortunately, it's sold out. However, she's really good at restocking stuff lately. I think her and her team know that people want to buy her vinyl, and so she's been pretty good about restocking. So I'm hoping that she will restock this, and I'll be able to snatch one next time it's up. And then the next pressing is Cowboy Carter by Beyonce. I do already have a pressing for this, but it's one of the like first pressings where it's missing some of the songs, and I don't quite know why she did that, only to then a little bit later release this like little box set with the full album on vinyl. I have the same thing for Renaissance, and so I would love to have this matching one for for Cowboy Carter. And I also just want the full album on vinyl. I don't want missing songs. So I want to get this full pressing, this full little box set for this album so that I have a complete album on vinyl. The next one is Dedicated by Carly Rae Jepsen. I think this is one of the only albums of hers that we don't have on vinyl. I don't know why. We just haven't purchased it yet. This is just a standard black and it's from her web store. There's nothing really spectacular about it. I just love to have it to kind of complete the Carly Rae Jepsen collection. And then moving on, next is Conan Gray Wishbone. This is the Urban Outfitters exclusive pressing. I love this blue pressing. I love it. And I want this pressing specifically, although $45, that's exactly why I have not purchased it yet. Why is it so much money? Urban Outfitters is pretty good about like doing sales every now and then and putting certain vinyl on sale and discounting them. So I'm hoping they'll do that with this one, and then I'll snag it once it's discounted and the price is a little bit lower, because $45 is quite steep for me when it's just a single vinyl. There's not even 2 discs, it's just one. And so yeah, I would love to have this album and this pressing specifically, but it's gotta get a little bit cheaper for me to buy it. Next up, the 6th pressing under this category is Zeros by Declan McKenna. I would love to have some of his other albums, but when I was looking through my list of vinyl that I want and that are on my wish list, this was the only one that was in stock that I could find. So that's why I'm including this one specifically. It's good music. I like him as an artist. And I think he was our opener for when we saw Sabrina Carpenter, the Short and Sweet tour. I'm pretty sure he opened. And he does really good live as well. So I would love to get all of his albums on vinyl, but again, this was the only one that was in stock and it's from his website. So that's why we're including it in this video. And then next is Not That Deep by Demi Lovato. I wasn't really sure what pressing I wanted for this one. And then I was like searching to see which ones existed. And I noticed on her website, the signed ones are still available. So I was like, why not pay a little bit more to have the signed pressing for this album? And I know because it's signed, it could sell out at any minute. So I probably should get this one like soon. It should probably bump up on my priority list of vinyl that I want to get. So yeah, I would love to have this album. It's also a really good album. I feel like I heard a little bit of talk about it, but then it kind of died out. And I don't know if there's just like a lack of promotion or a lack of people actually enjoying the album, but I've listened to it a few times and my Spotify DJ loves to play songs from this album every time I turn them on. So yeah, I really enjoy the music. I really enjoy the album, and I would love to have this album on vinyl. And if I can get the signed one, might as well do it. Next up is Child Star by Grace Vanderwall. I've listened to this album a couple of times and it's actually really good. I hadn't listened to her music maybe ever. I knew she was on America's Got Talent. I remember like watching that season live and it was like a big deal. I know she kind of got turned into a meme, but this album is really good actually. And Urban Outfitters right now has it on sale for $15. So that's another one that I should probably just kind of like get soon because it's on sale, and $15 for a vinyl is pretty cheap right now. Most of them are going for like $30+. So to get it for half of that at 15, I should probably snag it while I can. Next up, this is number 9. We're halfway through this section. It is Beautiful Chaos by Cat's Eye. I have fallen in love with Cat's Eye this year. Their music is so good. I love them and I love their music. And this pressing specifically is from their web store. It's the store exclusive vinyl. It's a yellow disc. I love this pressing, and their logo on the cover is this bright yellow, and I love that it matches that. I was looking for which pressing I actually wanted for this album, and I just wasn't sold on any of the other colors. There was like a green and a red and maybe a blue or something. None of them like really matched the cover for me, and so I saw this one on their web store, and it is a pre-order, and I do really want it. I do really want to pre-order it. Moving on, we've got the Bloody Mary etched vinyl. This is Lady Gaga's Bloody Mary on a full 12-inch vinyl. It is just the song, but on the second side is an etching, and I think it's really cool. This one has been on my list for a minute. I think probably since Wednesday season 1, everyone kind of fell in love with this song, and I think it may have been released around that time that that edit on TikTok blew up where it was Bloody Mary to her dancing scene, and so I loved the song. Obviously, I found this pressing and it's on my list and I really want it. The next one is an album that I just discovered semi-recently, and that is My 21st Century Blues by Ray. I've heard Ray's new song, I'm blanking on the name right now, and then I was like, oh, I really enjoy this. Let me go back and listen to some of their other music, and I found this album that they released a few years ago. It's like this is really, really good. So I'm kind of obsessed with it now, and I love listening to it all the time, and I kind of just want it on vinyl because it's so good, and I'm looking forward to her next album. I don't know when it's gonna come out or what it's gonna be called or anything like that. I just know I really enjoy this album, and I kind of really need it in my collection. Okay, this next vinyl pressing, it is Buck by Red Rum Club, and I had not even heard of this band before, and then we went and saw the Wombats sometime recently, maybe like a month ago. Connor really likes the Wombats, and Red Rum Club opened for them, and I was like, wait, I really enjoy their music. I really like what they're doing here. And so immediately after the show, when we were driving back home, I put them on and I listened to them for like the next week. And this is their most recent album that just came out, and I really, really enjoy it. And this pressing is really cool. It's like a red disc with a black splatter, and I just think it's really cool, and it fits the album cover so well. And I wasn't expecting to like fully love them because they were an opener for a band we were seeing, but I did, and I really enjoy their music, so would love to have this album. Moving on, we've got another vinyl that I can get on Disney Music Emporium, and that is Selena Gomez and the Scene, When the Sun Goes Down. This album, again, another one from my childhood that like still stands to this day, and I would love, love, love to have this, as well as some of Selena's earlier music with The Scene. And this pressing is really cool. It's like a white and purple, I don't know if it's like a puddle pressing or some sort of swirl marbling how they did it, but it looks really cool, and I would love to have this one in my collection. And then we've only got a few pressings left. I think there's like 5. So the next one is Illuminate by Shawn Mendes. This album came out when I was in like middle school, maybe early high school, and I used to listen to it all the time. It is so good. I really enjoy it. This is just a standard black pressing. I'm not sure if there's any fun color pressing, so if there is, let me know down below, but this one is just the black, and I would love to have more of Shawn's earlier work as well. I haven't cared for his most recent album or two, but his first couple I really enjoyed, and I would like to have them on vinyl when I can get them. Next up is another new release. This is from Sigrid. It is There's Always More That I Could Say, and I love this pressing too. There's some really cool pressings that have been coming out lately. This is the aquamarine marble pressing for this album, and it's really cool, and I love the like aquamarine blue. It matches the blue on the cover of the album. But yeah, this is another one where the pricing is $45, and again, for a single disc. I don't know how I can justify that, so I'm hoping that sometime in the near future she will discount it and drop the price, because I just can't justify $45 for a single disc pressing. I think it is a gatefold though, which does help, but not enough to where I want to spend $45 on it. Like if it was 2 discs, maybe I could see that, but vinyl prices right now are just getting so high and so crazy expensive that I'm being a little more particular about which ones I'm getting and how much I'm spending on them, which is why this is on my wish list and I have not bought it yet. Next up is another newer album. This is I Barely Know Her from Somber. I think there's people who both like and dislike Somber, who both like and dislike his music. I personally like this music. I personally like this album. I think it's really good. I really enjoy listening to it, and this is the Urban Outfitters exclusive pressing. It's this like baby blue. I just think it looks really good. I know there is a red pressing, which typically I would probably go for because it matches the red on the shirt that he's wearing. However, it does look like on the cover for this album there's like a light blue tint to it, and so I like that the vinyl is baby blue because it kind of ties into that. And so I just think I like this pressing better than the red one, which is why I chose it for this wish list. And then moving on, we've got 2 vinyl left. The second to last one is the Spring EP by Wallows. Been a big fan of Wallows for a long time, and I don't know why I don't have this EP in my collection yet, because I really should. This EP is so good, and I found this pressing on their website, and it's this fun like green and pink, almost looks like Wicked colors, and I just think it's really fun. I think it matches the spring like vibe, flowery vibe of the cover for the EP really well. And for $20, that's a really good price for a vinyl right now. It is a single disc and it doesn't look like it's a gatefold, but I don't really care. $20 for a vinyl is really good. And honestly, I think this one might be up there on my priority list for ones that I want to get as well, just because I really like the album, I really like the music, and I really like the pressing. And then the last pressing that is in this wish list is again another new album. This is Midnight Sun by Zara Larsson. Another album where you can either like her, dislike her, like the music, dislike the music. I like it. I thought the album was really good. I really enjoyed the singles that she put out, and so I was looking forward to the album, and I enjoyed the album too. I think it's pretty good. I think it's some fun music. I think she did a really good job. This pressing is just a clear vinyl, but I'm not mad about it. I think there's a lot going on with the cover of the album and with the different colors and the sun rays and the blue sky and the green grass. There's a lot of vibrant color already happening with that I'm not mad about the clear pressing. I think maybe because the logo is yellow, maybe they could have done a yellow to match that. But again, I'm not mad about the clear pressing. I would love to have this one in my collection whenever I can get it. But until then, I'm just gonna keep streaming it. Well, that is it for this video. That's another 30 vinyl that are on my vinyl record wish list. Again, I have so many more vinyl on this wish list still that I could do a part 3. Maybe if this video gets to, let's say, 100 likes, I'll do a part 3. So if you want to see another part to my crazy vinyl wish list, drop a like, and if it gets to 100, I'll do it for you all. But until then, make sure to also leave a comment down below letting me know what is on your vinyl wish list. And if you're not already, subscribe to my channel. Subscribing, liking, commenting are all completely free ways that you can support me and my content and my channel. Every time you do that, it just tells YouTube and their algorithm that people liked the video and the content, and they can promote it to other people. But I think that's it for this outro. I really don't have anything else to share. So thank you all so much for watching another one of my videos. I hope you have an incredible rest of your day and an amazing weekend, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.